Stop saying it's too late. Embrace new beginnings at any age. As we age, many of us find ourselves thinking, it's too late to start something new. This thought often creeps in when we think about learning a new skill, taking up a hobby, or pursuing a long-held dream that we never acted upon. But here's the truth. It's never too late to start something new. In fact, there has never been a better time to begin. The beauty of growing older is that we gain perspective and experience. These are powerful tools that can help us navigate new challenges with confidence. You may have years of life experience, and that experience gives you a unique advantage when taking on new ventures. Unlike when we were younger, starting something new as we age doesn't come from a place of uncertainty or insecurity. Instead, it comes from a position of wisdom where we know what truly matters and are more confident in our choices. If you've ever thought about learning a new language, picking up an instrument, or starting a business, don't let the fear of age hold you back. Many people find immense joy and fulfillment in taking up new hobbies later in life. Consider the example of someone who starts painting at 70, or someone who begins a fitness routine in their 60s. These are people who have discovered that it's never too late to explore new passions. Just because you didn't do something earlier in life doesn't mean that you can't do it now. What makes this time of life particularly special is the ability to start from a place of experience rather than starting from scratch. You have learned valuable lessons along the way that help you understand your limits, your strengths, and what truly brings you joy. This self-awareness gives you the confidence to pursue what excites you, knowing you don't have to do it perfectly or according to a set timeline. Additionally, the journey of learning and growing is fulfilling in itself. It doesn't matter if you never become a professional musician or artist. What matters is the joy you experience in the process. The simple act of trying something new can spark happiness and add meaning to your life. So, next time you catch yourself thinking, it's too late, remember that the best time to start something new is now. You've got everything you need: perspective, experience, and the courage to take the leap. It's never too late to begin again. Stop comparing yourself to your younger self. Embrace the present. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to the person we once were. You might catch yourself reminiscing about the days when you felt more energetic, more physically capable, or more confident. The wrinkles, the aches, and the changing appearance can sometimes make us yearn for a time when we felt younger and more vibrant. However, it's important to understand that aging is not a decline. It's a natural transition. And the sooner we accept that, the more we can embrace the beauty of the present. Instead of looking back and wishing you could turn back time, try shifting your perspective. Aging isn't about trying to hold on to who you were. It's about celebrating who you are now. Every stage of life offers new opportunities, and with age comes wisdom, insight, and a deep sense of self-awareness that younger years simply cannot provide. In fact, many people find that as they grow older, they feel more confident in their own skin because they have lived through so much and learned what really matters. Your value is not determined by how you look or how fast you can move. It's determined by your experiences, your wisdom, and your ability to live in the present moment. When you stop comparing yourself to your younger self, you make room for peace. Rather than measuring yourself against an idealized version of who you used to be, you can ask yourself, what can I enjoy today? What makes me feel good right now? This shift in mindset allows you to release the pressure of trying to be someone you were and embrace who you are today. It's also important to recognize that stress about aging can have negative effects on your health. Constantly comparing yourself to a younger version can lead to feelings of frustration, disappointment, and even depression. But when you let go of those comparisons, you invite calm into your life, which can lower stress, improve sleep, and even enhance your immune system. Aging is a gift, a chance to experience life with a deeper understanding and appreciation. Let go of the notion that you must remain exactly as you once were, and instead embrace the version of yourself you are today. The present is full of its own unique beauty, joy, and possibilities. By accepting and honoring this, you can live a more fulfilling, peaceful, and happy life. Stop ignoring your emotional health. Prioritize your inner well-being. As we age, we often focus on maintaining our physical health, exercising, eating well, and going for regular checkups. However, it's equally important not to overlook our emotional well-being. In fact, emotional health plays a crucial role in how we experience life, especially as we enter new phases like retirement. Without caring for your emotional needs, you may find yourself feeling lonely, disconnected, or even overwhelmed by unprocessed emotions. Taking the time to address and nurture your emotional health can greatly enhance your overall quality of life. It's easy to push aside our feelings, especially when life slows down. The hustle and bustle of work, raising children, and maintaining busy schedules often distract us from our emotions. But once retirement comes and the noise fades, you might realize that there's space for you to process and reflect on your feelings. Whether it's grief, joy, or even moments of nostalgia, it's essential to allow yourself the time to experience and express those emotions. Ignoring them may lead to suppressed feelings that could eventually impact your well-being. One of the most important things you can do is make time for joy. In our younger years, we might have been too busy to seek out moments of happiness. Now, it's a perfect time to reconnect with things that bring you joy, whether that's picking up a hobby, enjoying nature, or simply spending quality time with loved ones. Joy is not a luxury. It's essential for emotional health. By choosing activities that uplift you, you'll be investing in your emotional well-being, which in turn supports your physical health. Staying connected with others is another vital component of emotional well-being. As we age, it's easy to isolate ourselves, especially if many of our friends or family members live far away. But loneliness can quietly creep in, and it can be just as harmful to your health as physical ailments. Whether it's through phone calls, joining a local group, or simply spending time with neighbors, social interaction is key to maintaining emotional balance. Even small acts of connection, like a chat with a friend or a friendly wave to a neighbor, can boost your mood and make you feel more supported. Finally, it's okay to prioritize your emotional needs. Just as you would go to the doctor for a physical checkup, give yourself permission to nurture your heart and mind. Make space for healing, for self-care, and for the connections that sustain you emotionally. Your emotional health is an integral part of your overall well-being, and when you take care of it, you create a richer, more fulfilling life. Stop trying to please everyone. Embrace the power of saying no. As we reach our 60s and beyond, we often find ourselves at a crossroads where the demands of others are no longer our primary focus. For many of us, years of caring for family, helping friends, and fulfilling work responsibilities have shaped our lives. While these values are admirable, there comes a time when it's important to shift our focus and protect our personal well-being. After 60, it's essential to set boundaries and prioritize what truly matters to us. Learning to say no is not a sign of selfishness, but a sign of wisdom and self-respect. Throughout our lives, we may have been conditioned to say yes to almost every request. Whether it was helping with family events, attending social gatherings, or assisting friends in need, we might have put others' needs before our own. While kindness and generosity are beautiful qualities, constantly pleasing others can drain your energy and leave little room for the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. The reality is that after 60, you've earned the right to choose how you spend your time and energy. Setting boundaries is one of the most empowering actions you can take. By saying no when necessary, you are creating space for yourself. Whether it's turning down invitations that you don't feel like attending or not taking on responsibilities that don't align with your values, setting boundaries allows you to protect your energy. You've likely spent decades prioritizing others, but now it's your time to focus on your own needs and desires. It's also important to recognize that saying no doesn't mean you're letting people down. In fact, it can improve your relationships. When you're clear about your limits, others will respect you more. And you'll have the energy to give when it truly matters. It also encourages those around you to set their own boundaries, fostering healthier and more respectful interactions. Finally, it's okay to take time for yourself, time to relax, to travel, or simply to enjoy quiet moments without guilt. Embrace the freedom that comes with prioritizing yourself. Setting boundaries is not about rejecting others. It's about saying yes to what makes you happy and fulfilled. After all, you've spent a lifetime caring for others. Now it's time to care for yourself. Stop spending too much time sitting still. Embrace movement for better health. As we age, the body naturally becomes more susceptible to stiffness, joint pain, and reduced mobility. One of the most significant challenges faced in retirement or later years is the tendency to spend more time sitting still. Whether it's relaxing at home, watching TV, or spending time on the computer, prolonged periods of inactivity can have a negative impact on your health. However, the good news is that incorporating movement into your daily routine can make a tremendous difference, promoting joint health, balance, and cardiovascular strength. Movement, especially light and consistent activity, is essential for staying healthy and energized as you age. It doesn't require intense exercise or long workouts, but simply integrating small, manageable movements throughout your day can help keep your body in good condition. The key is consistency, not intensity. Whether it's taking short walks, stretching for a few minutes each day, or doing light household chores, these simple actions are incredibly beneficial for your physical health. Walking, for instance, is one of the most accessible forms of exercise that can easily be incorporated into your routine. Taking a stroll around the block or even around your house can improve circulation, strengthen your legs, and keep your joints flexible. A couple of minutes of walking every hour, especially after sitting for extended periods, can provide immense relief and help prevent stiffness or discomfort. Stretching is another gentle but effective way to stay mobile. Regular stretching helps keep muscles flexible and joints lubricated, reducing the risk of aches and pains. It's simple to do and doesn't require any special equipment. Just a few minutes each day can make a noticeable difference. Small tasks around the house, such as light cleaning, gardening, or even standing up during TV breaks, are excellent ways to incorporate movement into your routine. These activities not only keep you active, but also contribute to maintaining balance and strength. Even standing while doing chores helps engage different muscle groups, preventing the negative effects of prolonged sitting. Ultimately, the goal is to break up long periods of stillness with small movements that keep your body engaged. You don't need to push yourself too hard. What matters is creating a consistent rhythm of movement throughout the day. With these simple changes, you'll not only feel better physically, but also enjoy a greater sense of vitality and well-being. So, get moving. Your body will thank you for it. Stop isolating yourself. The power of social connection in retirement. As we enter retirement or the later stages of life, the pace of daily life often slows down, and with it, social interactions can decrease. Many find that, with fewer obligations and less structured routines, they begin to spend more time alone. While solitude can sometimes offer peace and reflection, long periods of isolation can lead to loneliness, which can negatively impact both mental and physical health. That's why it's crucial, even in retirement, to actively seek out social connections. Staying engaged with others not only provides joy and emotional support, but also contributes to overall well-being. Social connection is one of the most important factors in maintaining mental and emotional health as we age. Humans are social creatures, and we thrive when we interact with others, share experiences, and feel a sense of belonging. When we isolate ourselves, it's easy to slip into feelings of loneliness, sadness, or even depression, which can significantly affect our quality of life. By reaching out to friends, joining clubs, or volunteering, we can combat these feelings and enrich our lives with meaningful relationships. One of the simplest ways to stay connected is by reaching out to old friends or acquaintances. A phone call or a casual coffee meetup can go a long way in rekindling bonds and bringing joy to both parties. These small moments of connection are vital for maintaining a sense of community and reducing feelings of isolation. Joining local clubs or interest groups can also help you stay socially engaged. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or a fitness class, these social gatherings provide opportunities to meet new people and share common interests. Engaging in activities that you enjoy with others not only fosters new friendships, but also keeps your mind active and engaged. Volunteering is another powerful way to combat loneliness. Giving your time to a cause you care about brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It also connects you to a network of like-minded individuals, making you feel less alone. Volunteering can range from helping out at a local food bank to reading to children at the library. Small acts of kindness can have a huge impact on both you and those around you. Even if you're an introvert, it's important to remember that socializing doesn't always have to mean big gatherings or parties. Simple interactions, such as chatting with a neighbor, participating in community events, or engaging in small group activities, can help nourish your soul. These regular, low-pressure connections are just as important as larger social engagements. The key is to make a conscious effort to reach out, stay connected, and prioritize relationships in your life. Social connections provide joy, support, and a sense of belonging, all of which are essential for a fulfilling retirement. By nurturing these connections, you'll enrich your life and combat the negative effects of isolation. So, take that first step and start building or rekindling connections today. Your well-being will thank you for it. Stop holding on to clutter, physical and emotional, clearing the path to peace. As we move through life, both physical clutter and emotional baggage can accumulate, often without us realizing it. Our homes and hearts may become weighed down by unnecessary possessions and unresolved emotions that no longer serve us. This clutter, whether it's stacks of old belongings or past hurts and regrets, can impede our ability to experience joy, peace, and clarity in the present moment. Letting go of these burdens, both physical and emotional, can open up space for new opportunities, growth, and a sense of freedom. Physical clutter can be overwhelming, especially as we accumulate items over the years. Old clothes, unused gadgets, sentimental items, and outdated furniture may take up space in our homes without offering any real value. This buildup of material possessions can not only make it harder to keep our living space organized, but can also create a mental burden. When we're surrounded by clutter, our minds can feel cluttered too, making it difficult to focus, relax, or find a sense of calm. Taking the time to declutter and simplify our physical space can have profound effects on our mental well-being. By letting go of things we no longer need or use, we create a more open and peaceful environment. This act of clearing out old items is symbolic of making room for new possibilities. It's about letting go of the past and embracing the present, freeing ourselves from the weight of things that no longer bring us joy or purpose. Emotional clutter can be just as impactful. Holding on to unresolved emotions, past regrets, grudges, or fears can hold us back from fully living in the moment. These emotional burdens can create a sense of heaviness in our hearts, leaving little room for happiness, love, or peace. It's easy to become entangled in negative thoughts and feelings from the past, but releasing these emotions is an essential step toward healing and moving forward. Letting go of emotional baggage doesn't mean forgetting the past or pretending it never happened. It means releasing the hold that these emotions have on you so they no longer dictate your present or future. This can involve forgiving yourself or others, letting go of perfectionism, and choosing to focus on the things that bring you peace. By doing so, you create space in your heart for more positive, empowering emotions such as gratitude, love, and joy. Both physical and emotional clutter can be overwhelming, but the process of letting go allows for clarity and peace to enter your life. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of things, whether they're material possessions or unresolved feelings, and making room for new experiences and opportunities. By simplifying your surroundings and releasing old, emotional baggage, you'll find more space to breathe, think clearly, and embrace what lies ahead. Letting go is not just about decluttering your home. It's about decluttering your mind and heart, creating a fresh start and an open path to a more fulfilling life. Stop doubting your worth. Embrace your value at every age. As we age, it's not uncommon to start doubting our worth or questioning whether we still have something valuable to contribute. Society often places emphasis on youth, beauty, and achievement, leading many people to feel like their best years are behind them once they reach a certain age. However, this mindset is a misconception. Your value does not diminish with age, it evolves. In fact, this stage of life can be your prime, filled with wisdom, growth, and new opportunities. At any age, you have the capacity to learn, adapt, and experience joy. Life is a continuous journey of growth and change, and your ability to evolve does not stop when you reach a certain milestone. Whether you're starting a new hobby, exploring a career shift, or simply embracing new perspectives, it's never too late to learn or develop new skills. The wealth of knowledge and experience you've accumulated over the years only serves to enhance your ability to navigate new challenges and enjoy new experiences with greater insight. Your life experiences, both the triumphs and the struggles, give you a unique perspective that no one else has. You've faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and learned lessons that have shaped the person you are today. This wealth of wisdom is a valuable asset, both to yourself and to others. Sharing your insights and experiences can inspire and guide those around you, whether it's through mentoring, teaching, or simply offering support and encouragement. Moreover, as you age, your sense of self becomes more refined. You begin to understand what truly matters to you, what brings you joy, and what gives you a sense of fulfillment. This clarity allows you to prioritize your well-being and focus on the things that align with your values. It's a time to embrace self-acceptance and shed the expectations or insecurities that may have weighed you down earlier in life. Believing in your worth means recognizing that you are deserving of joy, love, and success at any stage of life. Your experiences, your presence, and your wisdom are all invaluable gifts that contribute to the world around you. This is your time to embrace who you are and to pursue what makes you happy, knowing that you are capable of creating a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. Never doubt your worth. Age is just a number, and the best is yet to come. The wisdom and experience you've gained are the foundation for a future that holds endless possibilities.